Hello and welcome back, precious souls, to my part 2 of my Easter roast lamb. I'm just so excited to be back a second time and show you my special little green extra that I put on the side, little addition, which is just so much fun. I quickly took this out the oven and it has been cooling, so it's not too hot because it's going back in the oven for another hour. It's been about 4 hours and I'd like it 5.5 to 6 hours, so it's going in back in for another hour and a half. In time for dinner, but I thought I'd quickly show you as I took it off my tin foil lid, as I told you all about, and I'll just have a quick squiz here. Can you see the juice and the gravy in the bottom? The lamb is already very tender, and the potatoes are looking great. I've cut them in half to absorb some of that beautiful juice in the bottom, and it's not quite as falling off the bone as I would like yet. So I'm covering it up and I'm going to be putting it back in the oven for another hour and a half. So that is my lamb roast, which I'm covering again with tin foil, ready to go back in the oven for another hour and a half. The green little extra on the side I wanted to tell you about is simply, when I was in Israel, we called it a tabbouleh salad. But it tickled my fancy and I've made it often, and I add a twist to it, my own twist to it. What it really is 2 bunches of parsley, mint, and dhania or coriander, fresh coriander. I couldn't get the last minute when I went shopping, so I put in a bunch of basil. So it's slightly different flavor, but it doesn't matter. It's the green freshness. And what I do is, so I've already chopped up a couple of bunches. I do it in batches because I do it in here. So what I do is I wash my herbs very well, and then I put the lid on and I just grind it down till it's nice, and it's not a pulp, but I suppose you could chop it by hand, then you'd have it slightly coarser. Mine is a little bit more fine. And what the beautiful thing about this salad, when I can get a hold of pomegranates, oh, that is just first prize. Now, I couldn't get pomegranates when I was out last week, and so I decided so pomegranates have slightly sweet, and then they've got the little nut in the middle. So I decided, I had an extra little tub of grenadella pulp because it's got the seed in the middle. It is sweet, but it has a hint of tartness as well. So that's going to go in there. And then good lugs of olive oil as I put the green in here to make it blitz up really well. I add the olive oil in the bowl with a blitzing machine and a few squeezes of lemon juice as well. So those flavors combined. I did look at the apple. You may want to cut that if you don't have grenadella or pomegranates. I thought a nice apple that is a little white, so you have a contrasting color in the green into nice small squares. That can work as well. And then, of course, to kind of bump it up, fill it out, I add bulgur wheat. Yes, I cook up the bulgur wheat, I let it cool, and then follow the instructions. Once it's nice and cool, I will then toss it into my blitzed up herb salad. I have used couscous, just as delicious. And yes, so that is really to give you the slightly carb effect, to build it up a little bit, and to give you the contrast in flavor, so it's not just all herby, but it really is a great accompaniment. Because in fact, as I was blitzing up, Russell walked through the kitchen. He said, "That smells lovely," because that is what happens with the herbs when when they blitz up and you take the lid off the mixer. It's the hand stick. It's like, it's really fresh and beautiful. And next to the rich lamb, you put that next to the potatoes and the gravy and the lamb, and you really have a delicious, healthy, quick and easy accompaniment with your lamb. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I've enjoyed telling you about it, and next time I'll pop in here, maybe we'll just have a cup of coffee or tea and I'll tell you how Easter was for us. I trust that your Easter's been good and peaceful, and again, from my heart to yours, hugs and kisses and blessings, that you will find the peace, the love and the joy in the small moments in this lockdown, in this time that we're in. With many blessings, I send you my love and prayers. See you again next time. Mwah.